看不到啊！不要跟我敲你。有功，有真的看不到，忘记你继续用字了。
We ain't gonna make it. I mean, I'm happy you're happy, but I just think overall as society, we've lost connection. Everybody arguing, everybody protesting now. You go out in the streets, everybody protesting. Let me ask y'all a question. Have you ever been caught in the traffic of a protest you agree with? That's not cool. You need to get your ass out the way. I donated money. Everybody a liberal till you got to catch a flight, and then you're like, hey, wait a minute. Maybe we should deport gay people. They out here tripping. I supported you. You need to get out the way when I'm trying to get. Every protest should have an ally lane that I can just slide around and just scooch past. Washington, D.C., how you doing tonight? Yeah. Good to see you. Good to see you. Yeah. You look good. This is D.C. This is the home of protesting. Washington, D.C., boy, this is the home of protesting right here, boy. You got the March on Washington, you got the Million Man March, the March for Our Lives, the Women March, January 6th, all the classics. Yo, let me tell you something about America. I don't think anybody has handled change worse than the militia white boys. Ain't nobody protesting wrong better than them white men out there dressed in full battle fatigue. Where you going? Got the helmet on, got the goggles, got the fatigues, got the boots on, standing in front of a bakery. Why are you dressed like this to protest gay cakes? Why you got all that shit on? You ain't hot. You ain't got to wear all them layers to protest progress. Say what you want about the Klan, but at least that white sheet was breathable. It was a nice fabric. But we had to know it was coming. You had to know the militias was coming. You knew it was coming. It's America. What we do in America? You have progress, then you have backlash. That's the cycle of this country. Progress, then backlash. You knew the militias was coming. Just look at the last 4 or 5 years. You can't have the first black woman vice president, the first black woman Supreme Court justice, and the first black woman mermaid. It was too much. And they couldn't handle it. That mermaid, that's the one that broke them, that damn mermaid. When they did that Little Mermaid remake, they was like, oh no, brothers. Meet me at the bakery tomorrow, brothers. We're losing the White House. We're losing the courthouse. There's a nigger fish in the water, brothers. We march. I don't know if nigger fish is what they said at the meeting. But that feels right. That feels... I don't know if we're going to make it. We've lost connection. We haven't been right since COVID, man. We don't talk, we don't interact, we don't chit-chat no more. We don't even like talking on the phone. We get mad if the phone rings. The phone that was invented for talking. You get mad. Oh, hell no. You got to text me first. Don't just be calling me. Give me a sneak preview of the conversation. And then I will decide if this conversation requires a human connection. You can't live like that, man. I remember a time when I was coming to America. I remember a time in the stores, man. We used to have greeters in the store. Every store used to have a greeter. They used to have people at the front door of the store whose only job it was to just say hello. That's how important connection was. Just one person, just hello. 40 hours a week, down the middle. How you doing? Hey, thank you for tuning. Connection mattered to companies, and it was extra special if you went to the store and you was black, because they had an employee that would follow you around. They was connected. What happened to connection? It's gone. When retail changed, that's when we changed the way we related to each other. When retail started going left, that's when the way society interacted with one another started going left. Got rid of the cashiers. They got self-checkout now. I don't like it. I do not work here. I just arrived. But that's what they got now. They got the self-checkout machine, and you don't see no employees when you go in the store no more. You go to get groceries, ain't no employees in the store. Only time you see an employee at the grocery store is when you do self-checkout wrong. That's the only time you see an employee. You done it wrong, and then one of them overlords magically appear. You know, every self-checkout got an overlord that's watching everybody. You can scan your shit wrong, then that loud-ass machine snitch on you to the whole store. You can scan it wrong, you remove the last item with your stupid ass. You don't know how to scan shit, do you? Boy, get your ass out the way. That's when the self-checkout overlord come wobbling his ass over. What you do to the machine? Get your ass out the way. You don't even know the code. I gotta put in the code. Huh? All right, try it now. I don't like that. We need that cashier back. The grocery store cashier was the connection for crazy people to feel seen. It's a lot of people that's alone in a basement, just loading a rifle, and once a week they need a snack. And that cashier was the connection. That's the job of the cashier, to make lonely people feel like they have a connection. Grocery store cashier didn't care who you were. She making chit chat. While the whole while your shit coming down the belt. I like this flavor too. That brother go home and feel good about himself. She asking him about his dog and shit. How's Mr. Gibbles? If you live alone and the cashier asks you about your dog, you'll ride that high for 2 months. You go home and look at that rifle. Man, I'm tripping. Let me put this rifle in. I got a friend at the grocery store. I can't be out here murdering. Got me a friend. But it's gone. Retail changed. So it changed how we react to each other. You go in these stores now, ain't no employees. They gone. Employee, they be mad that you found them. They locked up everything. You go in these stores now, all these pharmacies and stuff, everything locked up in a damn lockbox, and then they mad at us because we need the key. What you mad at me for? And you gotta be all humble when you come up to them. You find one that's got a key, you gotta come up to them all humble. Excuse me, man. Good evening, my name is Roy. Would it be too much trouble if you could come unlock the Mike and Ike's for me? I just would really love some Mike and Ike's. You gotta hold their hand too. When you find an employee in the store, you gotta hold their hand. We go together. We are a couple right now. If you don't hold their hand, somebody will steal your employee. These other customers don't give a damn. You done 2 laps around the store trying to find an employee, and then here comes some new person coming up to you and your girl. Excuse me, could you help me? She good, dog. Watch out, she good. She gonna unlock my Mike and Ike, and she'll tell me whatever the hell you need. Let's go, baby. You don't know our love. Let's go. Stop looking at other customers when you out with me. These employees, man, they're mad, and I can't blame them. They underpaid, they overwork, understaffed.